I got out in 2005, went and did um, eval with the VA, and then they pushed me through and initially got a disability for degenerative disc and some other things. But then throughout the years, more specifically, my wife was noticing some of the elements that were showing signs of PTSD, TBI, some other elements that I sustained while I was in service. Um, but throughout that time, I was kind of more one of those guys that I didn't want to be considered disabled and go for the ratings or have that disability on my record. My shoulder actually was I put in I believe in 2019 and just recently this past in 2024 latter part 2024 finally got reviewed by the judge. So you can do the math. It took over 6 years for that to take place. But during that time, knowing how long that was taking, there is another friend of mine who actually went through Berry Law and pushed me to you guys. And since then, it's been very helpful. A lot of things is just more of filling out the forms that were required, and then you guys pretty much did everything else. Did all the back end of things, which helped relieve me from the not understanding how that process is, and then knowing how to navigate the VA and the claims process. The bigger thing, it's not so much about me anymore. It's about ensuring my family and more specifically my kids can ensure that I'm taken care of, because if I'm not, then I can't be the husband and the father I am to my family. To all those who hear this, it's don't get discouraged if it seems like it's not going anywhere, and don't know how the VA and the government says, hey, do the PAC Act, which is something that I filed for some sinus stuff, and right off the bat they denied me for it, and then they gave me service connected but 0%, which results show that that rating should be higher. So eventually got what the law and the bills that have been passed through that pact should give me. And so biggest thing is just stay on top of it, provide as much information as you can, and then be honest. That's what it comes down to. During a lot of my interviews, I was not wanting to give up what I was really enduring, whether it's the memory loss or the pain. But when it comes down to it, it's if you don't disclose that, then you won't get the treatment that you need. So, but I do appreciate Barry Law being on top of my claims and helping me get to where I'm at. And honestly, I say probably would have gave up if Barry Law hadn't stepped in, because just got tired of everything. But that's what they're there for, and they came through and helped me like they said they would. So I appreciate that very much.